This is the number one question that I am asked on a frequent basis, and that is, Tyler, what is the best way to work out? And this is such an open-ended question because working out is so much more than just lifting weights. It's about your health. It's about how you feel. It's about how you function on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of us are just going to the gym and just going through the motions and then asking, why am I not seeing results? And that's because we do not understand that there's so much more that goes into working out. So today, I'm gonna walk you guys through each and every area that we need to be focusing on when it comes to working out, going to the gym, focusing on your health as a whole, and providing you with tips and tricks in each area that you can apply to your everyday life and your workouts so you can actually start seeing the results that you're wanting to. The first area that we're gonna look at today is progressive overload. This is a term that is thrown around the fitness industry that I feel like a lot of people don't even know what it is. So to simplify it for you, progressive overload is increasing your reps, your weight, or both over a period of time. So week over week, are we increasing the amount of weight that we are moving? Are we increasing the amount of reps that we are doing? Or are we increasing both? If we are doing these two things, we are applying progressive overload. It can also look like improved control, form, or reps and weight as a whole. So meaning week over week, you're focusing more on your intention within the workout, your form, your mind and muscle connection, and just overall how the weight is moving. Then from there, you are adding more weight, adding more reps, overall applying progressive overload as a whole. The next area that we are going to look at is training intensity. When you are working out and you are just going through the motions, you are not going to see progress by doing so. You need to be pushing yourself. You need to be pushing yourself to a point of discomfort. Now, I'm not saying to a point of where you could potentially get injured, but to a point where you are borderline almost failing on your repetitions. This is going to allow you to break down the muscle fibers and actually burn more calories so you can lose your weight, build your muscle, do whatever you want to do, whatever your goals may be, but intensive training is going to be the key into actually seeing progress. So when you are working out, it is important that you are training with high intensity. High intensity training looks like training close to, if not to, failure. The next area that we are going to look at is going to be a quick one, as your workout should be, and that is workout duration. A lot of us think that we need to be spending an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours in the gym to actually see results. All you need is 45 to 60 minutes max of high intensity training in order to see the results that you want to be seeing. You do not need to be David Goggins. You do not need to be Dwayne Johnson and spend 3 hours in the gym every single day. You just simply need to work hard with high intensity training. 45 to 60 minutes is all you need. Another overlooked area is going to be your recovery. A lot of people just simply want to go, 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 go. And I love that mentality. I love the fact that you just want to get in there, get after it, do as much as you can, as often as you can. But if you are not giving your body the proper recovery, you are not going to actually build everything that you were breaking down within the gym, which is then going to allow you to achieve the physique that you're wanting to achieve. So when it comes to proper recovery, 6 to 8 hours of sleep is going to be the sweet spot that we are wanting, and minimum of 2 rest days a week is what we want to be aiming for. And another area that is often overlooked is our nutrition. A lot of us are truly trying to out-train a bad diet, and I promise you, you will die on that hill because you will not out-train a bad diet. You need to be making sure that you are eating healthy whole foods, that you are getting a sufficient amount of protein on a day-to-day basis. If you are trying to lose weight, that you are in a calorie deficit, you need to be making sure that your diet is matching your goals if you want to be seeing progress. So let me make this very clear. A proper diet that is suited to you and your goals with high intensity training is going to give you the best results. To summarize everything, the best way to work out is to control as many of these areas as you possibly can, if not all of them. Now, just because maybe one of these ones slip here and there, that does not mean you wave the white flag and that the day is a wash and that you throw in the towel. We are aiming to be consistent not perfect. So if there are days where your workout intensity may not be the best, we want to be making sure that we are still aiming to have proper recovery, proper nutrition, that we are applying progressive overload the best that we can, and that we are not overdoing it by spending 2, 3, 4 hours in the gym. Just because one of these areas slips doesn't mean you throw in the white towel. At the end of the day, you want to be making sure that you are aiming for consistency and not perfection. That's how you're going to see the progress that you want to be seeing.